It was quite a busy weekend for detectives here in the capital as they started off today probing 4 murders that took place between Saturday and Sunday. The most recent murder was recorded shortly before 2 o'clock this morning on Deliverance Way just off Malcolm Road. According to the police, when the victim got to his residence, he was reportedly approached by a man armed with a handgun. He ran and was shot multiple times to the body. He died a short time later. And just around 7 o'clock last night, police say a man while walking on Cordo Avenue near Amos Ferguson Street was reportedly approached by occupants of a black Honda Accord, one of whom allegedly pulled out a handgun and fired gunshots at the 27-year-old, resulting in him receiving multiple gunshot injuries. He later died at hospital. The most harrowing of the weekend murders is that of a 15-year-old girl reportedly stabbed to death by her father. Assistant Commissioner of Police Hewlin Hanna was at the Sunset Street home shortly after the incident happened on Saturday morning.
They found the lifeless body of a young female, believed to be about 15, with significant injury to the neck. That person, we were able to arrest a male relative, an immediate male relative at the scene. He is in custody. He's believed to be about 47 years old. We do not know the circumstances surrounding this particular incident, but we should have this cleared up pretty soon.
Mr. Hanna, to my understanding, the suspect that police have in custody is the father of the victim. Can you confirm that?
Yes, we can confirm that based on the information we have.
Now, the 47-year-old father is in police custody, as you heard, and police are continuing their investigations into the murder of a 28-year-old man who was gunned down in a car near Juju Club on Johnson Road in Fox Hill. He was found by police in the front passenger seat of a white Honda Accord with multiple gunshot injuries. Police reported that the deceased allegedly got into an altercation with another man prior to being shot. Now, police have not officially released the identity of the 4 victims, but we can tell you we're just getting 3 of the victims' identities into our newsroom just moments ago. They are all in their 20s. They are Stephen Davis, Bradley Whitaker, and Castio Nabby. Again, Stephen Davis, Bradley Whitaker, and Castio Nabby, all in their 20s. Hannah reached out to those people who have unresolved family conflicts.
At the end of the day, if you can't get a grip on what is disturbing you as a family, what happens is that because you're in the same house, you're sleeping together, you're eating together, and so all of that, it's like a melting pot, and in a little while you will have a triggering event.
Now, if you have any information into any of the weekend's murders, you're asked to call police at 919-911, the Central Detective Unit at 502-9991, 502-9910, or Crime Stoppers at 328-TIPS. Well, losing a loved one is not easy for any family, especially those family units that are affected by murder. Although it's not a popular practice, you should know that the Department of Social Services preventative and grief counseling services are available for those families and individuals who need it. While State Minister for Social Development Loretta Butler Turner didn't want to focus on the situation involving the weekend murder for Shay Gibson, she talked about the impact of domestic violence on families.
Domestic violence goes far beyond the dynamics of spouses or common law relationships. It actually affects every person in the family. So social services, through its parenting and rehabilitation programs, are able to help with the family dynamics, should it be necessary.